Alright, so here we are today, guys. Got another free day off of work, so might as well continue messing around with the 350X. I'm going to try to clean up the swing arm and clean up the frame a little bit. They got that stuff with the black spray paint too. So if you don't already know, watch my last video or whatever, but it's a 85 350X I picked up off a buddy. Pretty cheap. Someone painted just about everything black rattle can spray paint. So yesterday I used the goof off on the rear fenders, try to get rid of that. I'm gonna grab another can of goof off and maybe try it on the tank, and got the front fender also to do. But for today I'm gonna use an old trick that I learned kind of by myself or whatever, I guess. A little bit of fine steel wool and some PB Blaster, and it pulls that black spray paint right off the frame and hopefully off the swing arm. Can't seem to find my steel wool after the big move, so I'm gonna run up to the local dollar store and grab some more steel wool, and I'll do a quick little video and show you guys what it looks like before. And I've already started doing the frame a little bit back in North Carolina, so that won't be as cool to do the before and after. But the swing arm, I'm hoping to do a decent job on that. Like I said, gonna be a rider, so not gonna be perfectly clean. But anyway, we're up to the store, and I'll be back, and I'll continue this video, and we'll show you guys how she turns out. Alright, so here's the swing arm. Try to see if I can get it close enough. Pretty shitty paint all over. I don't know if there's anything good gray underneath it or not, but I'm gonna try to clean it up at least a little bit. Just got some regular old Walmart steel wool. It's real fine. I don't like to use the real coarse stuff. And some PB Blaster. If you guys don't use PB Blaster, you're doing something wrong, because this shit is awesome. But anyway, I'm going to get to work. I'll try to do one side first and then show you guys again. And I'll keep you updated. Alright guys, not working as good as it did on the frame. I tried the PB Blaster with steel wool, and then I tried some goof off. But what I'm finding is that a lot of these dark spots that I thought were black spray paint are actually bare metal. See? You can't really tell, but I think I'm thinking I'm probably going to pull it apart. I noticed a couple of these little brackets and stuff are loose. It does have a grease fitting in it, so the bearings feel good, so I think I might just take it apart, clean the bearings up real good, yank the other stuff off, just tape it off, and do a quick spray job on it. Of course, I'll have to break it all down and steel wool the whole thing, or wire wheel it. Maybe I'll use the aircraft stripper and just wipe it all off. And use some good prep all and just a quick primer, a quick paint, and maybe a cheap clear coat. I don't know. It'll depend how far I decide to go with this project, because it already needs swing arm bearings anyway. So I need new swing arm bearings and new neck bearings. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna move on to the frame. So I'll actually get this frame right here. As you can see, I've already started on a little bit. This was all black up here, all black. And I touched it up a few spots just to see how it would work. As you can see, some of the stickers are still on there, so it's a damn shame that someone actually went through and spray painted this dang frame. But I know I can get that paint off pretty easy, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. Now I'll show you guys it here in a little bit. Alright guys, so here it is. I got a pretty good majority of the black spray paint off. And like I said, the video from before, the pictures from before, you can't really tell because I did already start, but I got the main of it off. Down here, when I fix the back brakes, I'll get the rest of it off right there. And I think it'd be pretty good for a rider. You got all these spots where all these welds and stuff are. It's just about impossible to get it out of there. But it's not a black frame anymore now. It's back to the original red pretty much. I didn't really mess around at all back by the taillight because it's going to be covered up anyway. They did get some overspray on the taillight lens, which I'll clean off later on. But overall, I'm pretty happy. Kind of debating on whether or not to put it back together. I'd like to slap it back together, throw some new neck bearings in there and some swing arm bearings, but then I have to worry about storing it. For right now, I can just store it on my back patio and not really have any issues. But like I said, I do want to build it as a rider. But the other one, with the motor half apart and freshly powder coated and stuff like that, I really would like to get that one finished up first. And but we'll see. Maybe I'll throw this one together, have something to ride. I can ride this. The wife can ride the big red with the baby. So we'll see. But anyway, yeah, it's just some PB Blaster and some fine steel wool and lots of scrubbing. And here's what you get. You can't get it off there. I pretty much just wipe. It's like using an eraser, basically. It does come off. It takes a while. And you can see the side of the swing arm did turn out pretty good. You know, at least now it's not all blotchy black. It's at least somewhat gray. But like I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw a quick coat of paint on that just to make it look better. And after I pressure wash this thing again, I might stand up or wire wheel up a couple of little weld spots or come with the bad spots or the bare spots. And just try to match it with some rattle can. At least that way, if it does wear off, it won't be wearing off to the steel. It'll be wearing off back to the black paint, or back to the bare metal, not to the black paint. I'm sorry, but I'm happy. We'll see. Got lots of spare parts. I got just about everything to put it back together except for I think an exhaust. And then of course I need to piece together a couple of other things here and there, and we'll see what happens. Got the exhaust, and then I got to order some bearings. And the top end, I think I'm going to use the piston out of the other one because it's a high compression piston. So we'll see what happens. But hope you guys enjoyed, and hope it helps somebody out there somewhere be able to bring one of these things back to life. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And on to the next video.